Hi guys, Tom here. So I'm just messing around with some new cameras I got, and I apologize, the quality's bad, the audio is terrible, but I did capture a couple high-speed runs in my Boom Vader, and I thought it'd be a great opportunity to share those tests with you. Now, the speedometer on the motorcycle is off, so I have a wireless GPS speedometer I mounted to the handlebars, and we'll make comparisons, and that'll actually show the real speed of the Boom Vader. Now understand, I weigh about 200 pounds with all my gear, and the performance upgrades on the bike include an aftermarket exhaust, a 17-tooth front sprocket, a Mikuni carburetor, and an O-ringless chain. Nothing ridiculous or anything. So you can see me fiddling around with the equipment, kind of just doing the mindset so I don't lose anything on this run, because the bike does vibrate quite a bit. So let's get to the actual run. You can hear me shifting through the gears right now, and you might be able to hear me actually talk during the ride, but it's going to be pretty much drowned out by the wind and the poor placement of the microphone. I apologize. It's about 35 miles an hour in this area, but then it opens up and it's a fairly level road. But nonetheless, I do the run in both directions, and we could kind of take the median and try to figure out what the top speed is for this little motorcycle. Now the speed limit just went up. You can hear that little bike working hard. You can see here the difference in the speedometer. The GPS is showing 50, 51, while the bike speedometer is showing 65. That's probably what a lot of people are posting, these ridiculously high speeds for these little tiny bikes on level road. It's because the speedometer is inherently inaccurate. So about here you'll see the GPS speedometer reading as high as 61 miles per hour. I think it's the fastest speed on this run. At the end of this, of course, I turn around and retry. Max engine RPMs I usually see when I'm like full throttle is like 9,000 RPM when I'm in fourth gear. I can't get up to the 10,000 or the proverbial speed limiter. Alright, so we're coming to the end of the high-speed run in this direction. I'm going to slow down, get off the highway, turn back around, and basically cover the same highway just in the opposite direction. And then we can compare the two speeds. There is a little bit of hills at the ends of these runs, but in the middle it's kind of fairly level. So we should be able to make a good comparison. Here I'm getting back on the highway. I just went off the highway, did a loop, came back around, and now we're back to the high-speed run. You'll probably notice the bike has kind of a sweet spot, about mid-50s, where it likes to hang out. Afterwards, it loses a lot of acceleration, like hits a wall. You can hear me yelling out that the bike is now at 9,000 RPM. I have about 62 on a GPS speedometer and 77 on the bike speedometer. You can see the speed has dropped, and you can hear the change in the engine sound. It's working a little bit harder since I believe I'm going up a hill right now. At this point, the speed run is done. The fastest speed I saw was 61 going in one direction and 62 going in the opposite direction. As soon as there's a little bit of a hill, the engine starts slowing down, the bike starts slowing down. Now I'm actually slowing down here since I'm getting into some traffic and the speed limit's dropping. Now when I take the little Boom Vader out, I usually ride the back roads. There's a lot of country roads around me. And of course I enjoy the urban environment. The average speed I get out of the bike is in the 50s. I have taken it on the highway, but I had it be in a full tuck and I was able to maintain at about 61, 62. It was uncomfortable, the engine worked really hard, and as soon as I hit a hill, I started slowing down. Now remember, this is the stock 125cc engine with the stock 4-speed gearbox. There's not much we can expect out of it. There's a lot of weight on it. I feel like I doubled the total weight of this bike once I get on it. But it's an enjoyable bike. So if you're considering getting one of these little Grom-Clones, I think you can have a lot of fun with them. Just understand they're not speed demons right out of the box. Even with a few upgrades, you can have a lot more fun with them. So if you've made any upgrades to your bike and you want to share them with us, please leave a comment below. Tell us what speeds you've been getting out of it. Have you noticed there's something wrong with your speedometer versus the actual speed? Or are you considering getting a Grom-Clone, a Boom Vader motorcycle? If you have any questions, post them below. We'll see if we can get some answers for you. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. And don't forget to like and subscribe to help grow this channel. Have a nice day.